Hey gang, and welcome back. Hopefully this tutorial will get you right through steps 3 and 4. I want to go ahead and highlight those so you see and understand what we're going to be doing. We're going to be adjusting the body copy and the leading and talking about something called paragraph styles. I'm going to do this as quickly as possible to keep your attention. If you're on Edmodo, you wanted to download the designer's doomed article. Okay? Where I am looking right now at the checklist, which is right here. Okay, so I have my Word file already up, and over in the right corner you can see there is a zoomed in button. I can zoom my spread out just a little. Yours probably looks like this right here, but if you zoom out to like 70, it will work for you. I have it already selected, but I'll do that again for you. I'm going to go ahead and click select and highlight over the whole story except for this and this right here. I'm going to go ahead and hit Command C to copy. Come back to my pages over here, and I'm going to grab my text tool, and I'm going to click right here and drag down a text box to fill that column. If I hit Command V, that pastes the story in there. Okay? I'm going to grab my black arrow tool, click on this little plus symbol right here. By default, you can see my cursor now has the rest of the text stuck in it. So if I just click one time, it will fill that column. I'm going to do that again. I'm just going to click right here, and it's going to automatically fill that column. It's pretty nifty. So I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick so we can expedite this process and you can understand what's going on. Alright, now we need to go ahead and talk about something called paragraph styles, but before we do that, let's go ahead and double click on our story over here, and let's select and cut out by hitting Command X the header for this article. I'm going to click and drag out a text box and hit Command V. I can hit Command A, selecting it, and I can make it bigger by holding down Shift and pressing this up arrow right here. Eventually, if it gets too big for my frame, we'll see that little red mark that I just was talking about before. So I'm going to press that down one more time. Okay, let's move that over to the side. Now, double click on your article. I'm going to hit Command A to select all of it. And what we're going to do is bump that size down to 9 points with a leading of 10.5. Notice I'm changing it right there. Good. Hit return. Alright, so that gives us a lot of room to do some changes. Let's zoom in. Notice if you zoom out, your text looks like this. Don't freak out, it's cool. You just got to zoom back in. Alright, go ahead and pull down your article if you could. By the way, the default, if you have any tool selected, if you hold down Command, it will give you the black arrow tool. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this article column here and pull them down so they fill the rest of my page. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to take the header and put it right here and continue pulling down my article so it fills the rest of the columns. Okay, so what we need to do is go ahead and create subheads for these little subheads in the story. What are subheads? They're headers that are smaller than your regular header. So they typically need to be a little bit smaller. Anyway, I want you to, if this isn't up for you, I want you to go to Window, Styles, Paragraph Styles. Okay? Have that up for me. If we double click in here, you'll see that we are stuck in the basic character format. That means that everything we select in here is being hit by that style. All the formatting. So for instance, if I want to double click on that format and I go in it and I take a look at the tabs and I pull it out a little and turn the preview on, you'll notice that all of my paragraphs now have a tab on them, which is kind of a quick way to affect everything. I'm going to leave that just like I just did and I'm going to set my basic font for Times. Okay, so Times is the font I'm going to choose. Of course, now I'm going to redefine my style to 9 points and 10.5 on leading, just like I did a second ago. So now when I look at my basic character formatting, I can see it's all good. But look at this. This has gotten wacky. Let's go ahead and create a header. Let's go ahead and do some subheads real quick, and we can fix this problem right here. Go ahead and click on that, and let's bump that down and bump that a little up right there, and we'll just come back and hit that later. Alright, so let's do subheads. I'm going to go ahead and click on this little button right here, and that comes up with the default. Double click there, and let's call that subhead. And once you know these paragraph style things, your life will be so much easier. Okay, so I want my subheads to have the basic character format of Arial. And with Arial selected, I'm going to say, hey, I want my subheads to be about 11 points in size. And I definitely want them to be bold. And so I say OK. And now nothing has it because I haven't selected over any text and applied it. So I'm going to select over that right there and press the subhead button, and by default you can see it's changing. So I'm going to click there and keep on clicking throughout my book, giving everything a subhead. Okay, this could take a bit of a process. I'm going to go ahead and pause and let you do this part of the video, knowing that we've completed steps 3 and 4. We have completed steps 3 and 4, and we are moving on to 5. The next thing we're going to do is the pull quotes 6, 7. So next video we will go through 6, 7, and hopefully I can knock it all out then. Alright, signing off.